traveled to over 17 different facilities in the country to make sure that we could be as cutting edge as we could. And we went to the University of Oregon to see basically the Nike football facilities. They had a huge meeting space for the entire player, staff, everyone else. So we kind of borrowed this idea from Oregon football, confirmed it with the Cowboys star up in Frisco. And it's basically a space with 64 seats where we can get all the players, all the staff, a lot of the front office in here if we ever have to have big, impactful meetings. So this is a space that had a lot of thought. Honestly, we never had anything like this in our stadium, old stadium. I've never seen anything like this in any of the Major League Baseball stadiums I've been at. The lockers are vented out, so everything, it dries out. You notice there's no smell in here of a typical locker room would have. There are special shoe racks that are also vented, and get plenty of shoes in to dry them out between games. And again, that's vented outside. There's a shelf here, and every booth is set up individually, one for batting gloves, for wristbands, whatever else the player may have. So again, that was all designed, measured out. There's a phone charging area, so the players just set their phone down and it charges here. 4 plugs for any iPads with scouting reports. It's all available. And then there's a false back here, so on travel days when our guys wear suits, they have nice long pants. They put them in the back, and there's no wrinkles in the pants going out. And there's also, you can see the air vent up here. So it's all completely designed. Everything in here has an absolute purpose. So when I first went to the big leagues with the Baltimore Orioles in 1988, Memorial Stadium, we didn't have a food room. We had one hot tub, whirlpool, that was in the shower room. There was no food, there was no meeting space. And now that's become a competitive advantage for us because we've utilized as much space as we can, dedicated to the players and staff to be fully ready for everything that will happen in the game. But also on the health side, we created, a wet room, which is basically a hot tub, a cold tub, a rehab pool. And it's almost like walking into a Ritz-Carlton workout room where it's relaxed. There are TVs at eye level when you're sitting in a warm whirlpool or cold tub or whatever else, with tonight's starting pitcher we're going to face and whatever else on the other screen. But it's all about preparation, and that room especially is about physically getting your mind, your body ready, but also getting your mind ready. And we created this room that just exudes relaxation. So here in the weight room, it's the only weight room that we know of in any of the professional sports stadium weight rooms that actually has a cardio deck upstairs, similar to the gyms you go to. We try to utilize every bit of space, so there's functional space, functional training. We got artificial turf here where we can do very specific baseball training. So really, there are no excuses not to get better in a room like this.